the big thing was NBA All-Star Weekend. That's probably the biggest story right now. And there's a lot to really get into, honestly. We could talk about the All-Star game itself.
To say
I,
the least, is a lot to unpack.
How we
yeah.
feeling, boys, though? How we feeling?
I am feeling disappointed. I am feeling disgusted. I am feeling angry, and everything is coming forward. I think the players really need to step it up. They need to change their outlook into how they approach this weekend on all
Oh,
cylinders. It
oh,
wasn't just a singular event.
oh, you didn't want to see All-Stars not be All-Stars this week?
It's pathetic to watch them go out. I mean, just starting on the All-Star game itself, defense is not even played anymore. It's not even, oh, we're playing gentle defense or we're not going hard on every possession. People are just standing still on defense for the entire game. I think it's disgraceful to the game itself. Nobody wants to pay money to go see this. Sure, it's fun seeing a couple alley oops, some half court shots here and there, but you can't do that for a full 48-minute game. I mean, they had the highest score of All-Star game history. They cracked 200 points. I don't know who wants to watch that.
Jokic looked at least like he finally wanted to play basketball out there.
Yeah, I mean, he's having fun.
Smiling every once in a while.
That's the whole gist of the weekend. The players are having fun, which is always nice to see. But you are there to play basketball at the highest level. These are the best guys in the highest stage. I mean, it's all eyes on them. And they just go out there and look like they don't want to be there.
I'll never forget that Kobe quote, RIP, where he's like, they play harder and pick up basketball at UCLA
Yeah.
They
than they
do.
in the All-Star game, and that's so true.
I actually saw on Paul Pierce's podcast, I mean, the few good takes that you get out of that is he said when Kobe showed up to the All-Star game, he would come out playing hard, and that would sort of incentivize everyone else to start playing hard. The fourth quarter, they said it's game time when the fourth quarter came around because these guys are competitors down to the core, and that's where it comes out. They want to win the game, and it just looks like nobody cares.
Yeah, and I don't even know how you honestly incentivize them to play because here's the thing. I understand the perspective of, oh, this game doesn't count. We don't want to get
Mm-hmm.
injured. I understand that, right? And that's why nobody has ever really played the All-Star game like it's game
Yeah,
7 of the NBA Finals, and I understand that. But, I think they have to understand that fans do want to see an actual basketball game played. Nobody wants to see, you know, Luka getting the ball at 3/4 court and just chucking a full court shot. It's not
exactly.
it's
Would
not real, and you want to see like a little bit of effort on defense. Like it was okay. I remember when Kobe was in the All Star game. I love how we're talking about this. I remember his final All Star game. Him and LeBron were
Mm-hmm.
going at it 1-on-1. They were both
Yes,
playing
head to head.
intense defense. That's kind of what people want to see. They want to see like. I'm not saying every possession needs to be like that, and you can, if somebody's driving to the hoop, I'm not saying, you got to throw your body at them.
Yes.
We're not saying that at all, but I think you definitely need to just put a little bit of effort in,
you,
and I don't know. It was really bad this year.
do
This
you
was probably the
think
worst one.
do you think it's fair to say that the winner of the East-West All-Star game is home field court? So
No.
I saw mixed opinions on like that. It works with baseball.
No. I don't. I
I
also
s-
don't
I, s-
think
I
that
saw
that's right in
mixed
baseball either.
I saw mixed opinions, and it definitely gets people to play. And baseball All-Star game continuously gets to be one of the best All-Star games because it's really hard not to try in that sport in that area.
I
But
think that's the reason that
but then
baseball
also
continues to be the best All Star game.
but then people also say, how could you be the number one seed by far and then not get home field advantage because you have one All-Star in an All-Star game and your
I buy
team
into that.
loses, which is a fair point. But I don't know. I feel like it's hard to figure out how to get them to play hard without just telling them, "Hey, you're all stars. Go play hard."
It needs to come from within the players. They need to show up and they need to want to play. Again, like Paul was saying, nobody's expecting this to be played like Game 7 of the NBA Finals. That's not what the people are saying. Just play this like a somewhat of a regular season game. I mean, these guys are just raw talent out on the court, and everybody wants to see what they can genuinely do. Like it all comes down to just the typical way that people play in the All-Star game. It's nobody wants to see half-court shots every single possession. Nobody wants to see alley-oops every single possession. Sure, here and there, but from start to finish, it's just embarrassing to watch. That's the only way I can put it.
I think there are more alley oops in the All Star game than there were in the dunk contest.